Hello everyone and welcome to Northeast Rails. Okay, well, I wasn't going to do any more of these this year, but I just can't help myself with it a bit because it's just too good of a deal. I love the Rapido stuff and the fact that you get an engine in the box here that's worth more than the price of the box itself alone, not including other stuff that you get with it, basically, usually. Just makes it too much worth it. Now I haven't opened this yet. Don't know anything about it. I didn't even look at it. I didn't try to check or anything, so I have no idea what's in this. I've had really good luck with these so far this year, and I'm hoping that luck kind of continues. I know I'm pushing my luck at this point, but you know, there's the packing peanuts, of course. So let's start off with what we have right on top anyway. Southern Pacific, that's unusual. Usually I get only Canadian road names up here in Canada. I just want to see that screen, make sure it looks good. I'm only getting usually Canadian stuff, but I got a SP. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, take a look at that in a bit. Yeah, I see like a locomotive box in there. I'll get to that in a minute. So many packing peanuts. Just going to kind of pull some of this stuff off to get it out of the way and deal with that later. It's like I only got 2 pieces of rolling stock with this one. Oh, it's a bit of a disappointment, but that's okay. At some point they got to start cutting me off, I guess. Do we really need to look at this again? It's another Rapido mug. It's the bus mug. Imagine for people that are looking at these this year, this is certainly not the first one of these that you would have seen. But yeah, the bus. Rapido 20th anniversary. Very nice. A couple of these now, so that's really good. Alright, we also would have the toque, which appears to come in every box. Rapido trains. Some have said that this looks like the Via Rail toques, and I would love to have one of those if that's the case. I've never seen one personally, so I can't say. Oh, good, and I still ordered this early enough to still get the chocolate. So last year I was a little late to the game, jumping on top of this for the first mystery box they ordered, and I ended up just getting a Kit Kat bar, which is a bit disappointing, but understandable. Like they're going to run out of stock at some point, right? So I guess I'm early enough in here still that I ended up getting a silver Christmas star. I don't have one of these yet. I have yellow, blue, red. Yellow, blue, and red, I think, are the other ones. So now we got a silver one. Rapido trains, and yeah, it's an E unit or an F unit, probably like an E8 or an E9. That's cool. Okay, just chuck that on here. I wonder if I got a pin this time. There's the postcard with thank you from Jason on it. I have a bunch of these now. It's pretty good. Did I get a pin? Seriously, I got a pin. I did get a pin. I'm going to wear that. I've been putting them aside to just kind of keepsakes, but I think I have enough of them at this point that I can risk taking one out and wearing it in public, wearing but destroying. Oh, good! Got another CN hopper. What's that? 38 cubic foot. 3,800 cubic foot, sorry. And looks good. Hopefully that is a different number than the road number on my other one. Now, onto the big thing. I am very curious to... Oh, it's an F1A and F1B. So, double locomotives. That is fantastic. Oh, and look at that. I'm going to get this box out of here. I don't need that anymore. That out of the way. Wow. CN in the block scheme. Or CP, sorry, in the block scheme. The maroon colors. The maroon and gray. Yeah, it's very, very nice. Not for resale samples. Oh, I'm very curious to see what that's like. But it does. They are both DCC, and it has the Mo power on it. So they have the capacitors. So it was a semi-recent run then. Interesting. CP, Alco FA1, FB1. Beautiful. that let's have a look at that. Let's pull this out of here. Look at the FA first, and get the FB. And it was English on top this time. Usually open in French first. 1500 horsepower. There's some stickers. Ooh, look at that. It's in the Rapido bit. Ooh, here we go. Look at that later too. Let's have a look at this. This is a beauty. Oh, look at that. Very nice. CP. Yellow and everything. Very careful how I'm lifting it and turning it. Rapido. That looks great. Has the beaver logo in the front. We'll put this aside for a moment. And we'll now look at the B unit. Twice in a row English on top. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there's bits with the B. Oh, very nice. Okay. Be swapping, changing some things out on there. All right. That down there. This will be my first DCC B unit from Rapido. Most of my Bs are in DCC are old Atherns that I had converted. So this is gonna be a nice change. Looks great. Oh, the grills are completely see-through. I can see through it. You can see that on the camera or not, but I can see completely through from one side to the other. That's wild. Oh, it'd be so fragile. Be careful. Oh, this one's in the script lettering. Is the other one? Yeah, a second. Yeah, I didn't even notice that in the first one. They're both script lettering. That's great. That's very, very good. Very happy to see that, because that's what I like to run. All right. Good stuff. I'll get down on the track and we'll have a look. Don't break it. And I'll get down on the track and have a look-see at it. So, something interesting here. For the first time ever, I have a mystery box item. Apparently doesn't work. Let's see. I know that I'm on the track okay. And when I pop her on, that don't sound good. It did move forward, so I wonder if I reset that to factory default. It's a really scary sound, but I wonder if I take that over on the programming track, reset that to factory default, what will happen. So I'm going to try that now. Actually, I'm going to try the A unit first, and then I'm going to come back to this. And it was at this point that I realized what's going on. I remember now what that sound is. That's the sound of a DC engine on a DCC track. So what happens next? I found the source of the problem. That's not a DCC decoder. That is a dummy decoder. And so this is a DC engine. They both are. Despite the box saying DCC sound, low power capacitors. Looks like it does have a speaker on it, but not DCC. So I'm going to have to pick up some decoders for these and figure out. I'll have to go through the manual and find out what I have to do here, because it looks like this is just picking the power pickup up here and going direct back to the motor. It shouldn't be like that for DCC ready. So anyway, there's probably some magic here. I'm going to try to figure it out. And it looks like, though, I am going to need to buy decoders for these, which is a bit of a bummer. So it's 2 engines I got out of this kit, but 2 DC engines. So I will need to do some more work on this to get this going. Well, folks, my luck had to eventually run out, I suppose. Am I happy with the purchase? Yeah, I am. The boxes were obviously completely wrong. It said it was DCC sound with Mo Power, and it clearly was not. It said it was in block, but it was in script. That's okay. I like those CP engines with the the maroon and yellow, or maroon and gold, I suppose, whichever colors it actually is. I have a couple of them already in DC that I've converted, I think, to DCC. If not, they're in the queue somewhere. We'll get to it at some point. So I did order 2 new decoders for them. They're not going to be lock sound because I don't have a lock programmer. I have Digitrax stuff, so it's going to be a Digitrax. I forget the model anyway, but it's like it's a whatever their 21 pin version is. I got the one of them with premium sound, which will go in the A unit, and one of them with regular sound, 8-bit sound, which will go in the B unit, because I probably will rarely have the sound on in the B unit anyway. And well, there'll be a future video on that, I guess, to show the conversion of that. It's dead simple to do it. The biggest problem with these Rapido engines is taking the shell off of it without breaking anything. And sure enough, I actually did break something on the A unit when I was taking it apart to test it. that'll be in a future video too at some point. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you come back to see other videos here on Northeast Rails. We'll have lots of stuff going on through the year. Obviously, these things getting converted to DCC will just be one of the many things that'll be happening over the next few months, and getting into spring and summer, and we'll get into the garden layout, and lots of stuff that'll happen. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you come back. Thanks a lot.